Hey guys, and welcome back to the episode. This episode was not planned out whatsoever. It's gonna be a fly by the seat of my pants kind of episode because I'm processing all of this in real time, and that's okay because I'm taking the next brave step. Here we go. Hello, and welcome to the Next Brave Step podcast, the podcast that's all about turning dreams into action. I'm your host, Chelsy Wise. Now, this podcast is more than just something to listen to while you fold laundry. Instead, imagine I'm inviting you to join me in my kitchen, a space for genuine and transformative conversations. Here, with the sunlight streaming through the windows, margaritas and homemade guac on the table, we're ready to dive into stories and strategies that don't just inspire you to think about a better life, but give you the tools, motivations to go out there and make it happen. So pull up a chair, let's talk like old friends, and together we'll navigate the journey from turning dreaming into doing, one brave step at a time. Your adventure towards making your dreams a reality starts right here. I've got my half a glass of wine, and we're going to talk about all of the things that have been happening inside my brain today. So this episode might be episode 5 or 6. I don't know what number it'll end up being. However, today, the day that I'm recording this, I released the first episode of this season, which is super exciting and all of the things, and I'm really excited about all the things, but I'm hitting a thing called an upper limit. And if you've never heard of an upper limit, I'm going to explain that to you today. So essentially, an upper limit is when things are going really good in your life and you're happy and all the things, and your brain, your body, your state of being is like, oh, things are too good. We have to bring it down to a level that we're comfortable with. And things kind of can go wrong in your life, or your brain just starts going crazy, which is what my brain is doing today. So I'm just gonna explain what's happening. If you want to dive deeper into what exactly an upper limit is, the best book that you can read is a book called The Big Leap. It is amazing. Also, say hi to Joel in the background. Hi, Joel.
Hi.
He's loading laundry. He's doing laundry because I didn't have any clean underwear, and he's here to fold laundry. Just kidding. He does lots of other things like love me.
She just keeps me for folding the laundry.
They can't hear you. You're not mic'd up. But I hate doing laundry, and he hates doing dishes, and that's how this relationship works. I do the dishes, he does the laundry. It seems to be working. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So, great book, The Big Leap, if you want to listen to it or read it. It's a really short book. It's a pretty simple concept, but once you read the book and really understand it, you're going to see this happening in your life, especially if you're an entrepreneur, for sure. So today I launched the first episode of the podcast, which is super exciting. But as I said, my brain is freaking the F out right now. Some things that are happening is I'm making the social media promotion for this relaunch and these episodes way too complicated right now. And I'm trying to replicate something that other podcasters are doing that have a full-on team to execute, and I'm trying to do it all by myself perfectly. And part of the reason that that's not working so well is, one, it's a lot of different things that I'm trying to do, which is not undoable, it's not unattainable. I'm just trying to make it perfect. So instead of doing the whole done is better than perfect thing, my brain is saying, well, you can't do it perfectly, so you should just throw in the towel, which is not what I should be doing, but that's what my brain is telling me to do. So if your brain does that, you're in good company. Another thing that's happening inside my brain is I currently do not have the budget to hire someone to edit podcast episodes for me, which I have done in the past. I have outsourced the editing because I can do the editing, but I don't like doing the editing. It takes a lot of time, and I'm not very proficient at it, and I have to keep rewatching tutorials on how to get rid of the breath sounds in between it and the clicking sounds, because I make a lot of those sounds while I'm talking, and it's probably annoying if I just uploaded raw audio, but I don't have the budget to outsource that right now. And that's frustrating to me. And I want to create a really great product for you guys. And I know that I can, but I'm mad at how long it is taking me in order to do this on my own. Some other things that are kind of like triggering this upper limit problem for me right now is one, like we just launched the podcast today. Two, I got a phone call from my investment broker for some stock stuff that I have, and they're doing really well, the accounts that I have. And I actually ended up setting up some other accounts with them today, which is super exciting. And like that was something that like I wanted to do. And like the guy just called me and was like, hey, you want to do this thing? I was like, yeah, I do want to do that thing. So I set it up and got it all in there. And I've had really good return on some of my investments that I've had going in the last little bit. And so like that's a good thing, but it's triggering this upper limit thing as well. I also just launched my blogging for photography course, which is going really well as well. People are downloading it or like subscribing to the course, purchasing the course. I can't speak. People are buying the thing that I made, and the thing that I made is out in the world after I like spent months and months and months putting it together and refining it and adding things to it and all this stuff. And I'm really excited about it. And it's out there. But that's also triggering this upper limit, right? So some of the things that are going on like wrong today, or in the last couple days, is I cannot sign into my email. Like my pretty at chelseywise.com email. GoDaddy is just saying like, hey, that doesn't exist. Except it does exist, and I was able to get into it last week, and now it won't let me. And yesterday, I was passed around five times to on their chat support thing, and it was like, hi, can you tell me what the problem is today? And I'm like, I can't log into my email. Like, have you cleared your cache? Yes, I cleared my cache, and I tried an incognito web browser, and this is the error that I'm getting, and here's the screenshots that I'm getting, and this is my email address, and yes, I'll go ahead and authenticate with my PIN and my customer ID number 5 different times. 5. And nobody could get it to work, so I just said, screw that, and shut that browser out, because I had 9,000 browsers open yesterday. So I still can't get into it, but that's okay. I will try again tomorrow, and I'll probably just log in, and it will just be fine. I have no reason as to why I couldn't get in. But that's something that's going on. So all of these things, the fact that like all these good things are happening, and then the fact that these bad things are happening, my brain is going, it's being mean to me. My brain is not being very nice right now. And some of the things that my brain is saying to me right now is that it's not going to work. You're going to fail. Who do you think you are? You should have figured this out by now. You should have never taken a break from podcasting. Like, I started this podcast in 2019, like before the pandemic. Pretty much anything that happened before the pandemic was like forever and a half ago, right? I should just be number one on all the things, right? But I didn't. I'm not, because I took breaks and life happened and all the stuff, right? That's what my brain is saying right now to me. It's not true, but that's what it's saying, right? The other things that my brain is saying is that I'm wasting my time and that my family is going to starve and freeze to death because I quit my steady 9-to-5 job right before winter. My house is a mess right now. I don't have any clean laundry. Okay, I do have clean laundry. That guy over there is folding my clean laundry, which I very much appreciate. Thank you. I love you. But those are things that are happening inside my brain. So if you think that I've got all my stuff figured out all the time, I don't. And that's okay. Like, it's all right. I am human. You are human. We are not machines, and that's not the way that we're supposed to like live, right? So because I'm hitting these upper limits and because these things are going wrong, I'm starting to like self-sabotage essentially in order to bring myself back down to that like limit of happiness, right? And so there's some things that I'm currently avoiding right now. Or I was. I'm not anymore because I got it done, which is the only reason why I'm like even recording this podcast right now. But I was avoiding turning in a W-9 to a company that wants to book me for a big photo shoot. So in order for them to book me, they needed a W-9 so they can pay me the money so that I can have the money to hire the podcast editor thing. But I was just not doing that for a little over 24 hours, but I did it. I sent it off. It is over there. They shall book me. I am speaking it into existence, right? Another thing that I was putting off was submitting my PayPal email address to an affiliate program that I'm a part of that I have money waiting to be given to me sitting in this nice little bank. All I needed to do was be like, here's my email address, tippity type. And I didn't do that when I got the email this morning. I was like, yep, I will take care of that later. Why? Why didn't I just do that now? Or right away when I opened the email this morning instead of like snoozing the email? That was dumb. I should have just like put my email address in there. I have since then put my email address in there, and they will be sending me the monies from the affiliate program that I'm doing. And if you're curious what affiliate program it is, it's for the Tonic site shop, because that's who I use for my website. So shameless plug right here. If you like the way my website looks, you should check out Tonic site shop because they're awesome. I love their themes and all of the stuff.
You have an affiliate link?
I do have an affiliate link. You can check out the affiliate link in the link below in my show notes. Another thing that I am like procrastinating on is scrapping this like overcomplicated social media plan that I've put together for promoting the podcast episodes. I need to just keep it simple. It doesn't need to be super complex. Done is better than perfect, but my brain is trying to do perfect, and perfect is like just not obtainable right now. So I need to let go of the perfect thing that I created and make it simple. So that's on my to-do list for tomorrow, which you will see in action when this podcast episode comes out. I also am struggling with how to get audio and video podcasting stuff together, like the workflow of it, the logistics of it. Like I'm recording it and I'm editing it, but like there's been some hiccups on how to get it out into the world to you guys. So if you're watching this, then clearly I've got it figured out by that point. But you know, today Chelsy doesn't have it figured out. I did get one episode out into the world today, but I'm pretty sure that they're on two different things and that my downloads aren't being tracked on YouTube right now, which that stinks. But I'll figure it out. I'll get it. It'll work. It'll work. So those are all of the things that are, the things that have happened that have hit my upper limit, and what that upper limit is making my brain say to me, and the actions that I was taking or avoiding taking in order to bring that limit down. But I don't want to live at a lower limit. I want my happiness level to be higher. I want to succeed. I want to be successful. I want to make an impact in the world, which is why I'm sitting here recording this episode with no makeup on and a huge zit on my chin and that guy folding laundry in the background. Is so that for those of you who are listening to the audio and not the video, he totally just like waved, or I don't know what he did, but he's in the background being silly. If you want to check out the video and see what that cute guy looks like, you can go check out the YouTube links. But this is what I am choosing to believe instead. I am choosing to believe that I have a partner who loves me and supports me and will literally pick me up off the floor like he did this evening and tell me that everything is going to be all right. He called my best friend Morgan, who Morgan then gave me a pep talk. So the fact that I have the people around me to support me and lift me up and tell me, hey, you're having an upper limit problem. The fact that I could articulate that I had an upper limit problem, they could articulate that I had an upper limit problem, and that Morgan was like, okay, you're going to go fill out your W-9 and then you're going to call me back while you fill that out so we can make sure that you get it done. And I did. Like, I literally walked into my office, opened up one drawer, pulled out one binder to get the paperwork that I needed to fill out the other paperwork, and said, well, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. If you didn't hear Joel, he just said that's how stupid upper limit problems are, because I was making that out to be a lot bigger than it actually was. And I got it sent off. So the thing about upper limit problems is you can let them take off and grow into like bigger things and self-sabotage all of the stuff, and they can go on for days or weeks or months and just bring you down and all the things. The thing I want to stress to you is realizing, like, having the self-awareness to say, this is a problem that I'm having right now, and this is what it's triggering, and these are the behaviors or the actions that I'm doing or avoiding doing. And when you can start to have that self-awareness, then you can start to take action to change that, to raise that upper limit. And you're never going to get rid of your upper limit. You're always going to hit it and push it to the next level and push it to the next level. This is not going to be the last time that I hit my upper limit. But the fact that I'm aware of it and that I can say it out loud to someone, and that I've surrounded myself with people who understand what the heck it is that I'm talking about when I say I have an upper limit problem, and then also can give me the pep talks or tell me, like, hey, go do the thing, and hold me accountable in order to do it, that's the key to a success. That is how you get from where you are to where you want to be. And 4 years ago, I would have never been able to like articulate this to anyone. I didn't have the support system around me to literally pick me up off the floor and be like, hey, you're going to be all right. This is just your brain being weird and dumb, and it's okay. And go talk to this person, or go read this book, or here's a quote. Like, Morgan literally was like, you need to read this book. And the other quote that she gave me, like, she literally looked it up on Instagram. She's like, I saw this quote the other day and it meant a lot to me, and I like screenshot it and saved it. So she looked it up and she said that the quote was, you are exactly where you need to be right now, because if you needed to be somewhere else, you would be there. And that was her answer to me being like, I should have never taken a break from podcasting. I should have kept going. I should have like 100,000 downloads a month right now. And she reminded me that I'm exactly where I need to be right now, because if I needed to be somewhere else, that's where I would be. And I'm here right now recording this podcast at, I don't know, what time is it? What time is it right now?
15 after 8.
At 8:15 on a Thursday night with no natural light in a really dark room with a ring light and messy hair.
Mascara.
I did put mascara on beforehand before I sat down to record, so I did do that. But otherwise, this is me showing up in the thick of it, taking the next brave step forward. And I didn't have that 4 years ago. I didn't have that 3 years ago, but I have that now. And I am so thankful for that. I am so grateful for the support system that I have surrounded myself with, the work that I have done on myself in the personal development world to be able to say, hey, this is what's happening right now. I have an upper limit problem. The world is not ending. I am not going to die. My business is not a failure. Right now is the good part. Like, this is where I'm about ready to break through into that next level. And if I let these inconveniences or this negative self-talk keep me where I'm at right now, then I'm always going to stay down here. But if I can push through them and I can start taking action instead of freezing and not taking action, then I can get to the next level. I can grow the business. I can live a life that I'm proud of, that I'm happy with, that I feel fulfilled with. And I'm so freaking excited about it, which is not the place that I was 45 minutes ago when I was like literally having a breakdown on my kitchen floor. And you think I'm laughing, but I was like for real doing that. Like, I I was on my floor in my kitchen, hot mess expressing it, and I'm not there right now. I'm at a better level. I'm in a better place, and I'm so thankful for the people that I've surrounded myself with, the work that I've done, and the people that are going to listen to this episode, because I had to go through this for a reason so that you could listen to this. And maybe this is exactly what you needed to hear right now. Maybe you are getting ready to quit your day job, or maybe you're getting ready to launch your business, or I don't know, start your health journey. Whatever it is, you're going to come up against some things that are going to say, your brain's going to tell you like, you're going to fail. It's not going to work. And if you listen to them, if you let that inner voice, that inner critic tell you that it's not going to work, then it's not going to work. But if you can say that that's not true, that is just an upper limit problem, then you can push through and make it to the next level, and you can create the life that you truly want to live and love and thrive in, and just all of the things. So thank you for listening to this very raw episode while I processed all of this quite literally in front of you. I want to thank each and every one of you who have been a part of the podcast, even if you're recent or if you started listening back in 2019. And I am so thankful to have this platform to be able to share the hot mess express that is me, and hopefully inspire you to take whatever next step that you have towards living a life that you love, because you deserve it. I deserve it. We deserve to live full, authentic lives that we're proud of and that we're happy with. Because otherwise, what's the point, right? So thank you for coming along this journey with me. And I will see you in the next episode.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Wave, Joel. He's waving for those of you who can't see or hear him. All right, guys, that's it. See you later. Bye. That wraps up today's episode of The Next Brave Step. I've truly enjoyed having you join me on this journey. Here at The Next Brave Step, we don't just talk about our dreams, we take bold actions towards them every day. Stay connected by hitting that subscribe button, and dive even deeper with us by becoming part of the Next Brave Step Insiders group on Facebook. Let the insights and energy from today's conversation ignite your next brave step forward. Remember, every small step is a vital part of your incredible journey. So get out there and take that next step forward. You're never alone. I'll be right here cheering you on. I'll see you in the next episode.